The fixed grid is an easier, faster and more intuitive way to build. And this layout type opens up a whole new opportunity for building beautiful stores. Within the Insert panel, under Elements and Grid, we can find the fixed grid element. Our existing grid element is still here and is now called Fluid Grid. When the fixed grid is dropped onto the canvas, we can see a 3x2 grid. We can change the layout in two different ways. Adjust how many columns can fit on one row, or change the size of a grid cell. In the layout setting, we can determine how many columns the grid has per row. By default, it's set to 3, but when changed to 4, the columns will automatically resize and now there are 4 columns on one row. Now, let's change the size of one grid cell to not span one column, 1 by 1, but 2 by 1. The rest of the cells automatically make room for the change and this grid cell now spans 2 columns. We can change the order of the grid cells by clicking on the arrows on our keyboard or by dragging the cells around. We can already start to see the flexibility and ease of use this layout type brings us. Besides building our layout in the setting panel, we can also build our layout on the canvas by resizing grid cells. We can grab a grid cell and make it taller, or we can make it wider. The cells in the fixed grid are regular containers, so any content can be placed within them, from videos to tickers to products, you name it. And the power of the grid is that it's also very easy to make it responsive, since fixed grid designs can naturally resize as needed to fit the content within a viewport. The layout is now filled with content, so let's make it responsive. On the mobile viewport, we can see it's not looking that great. But with the fixed grid, this can easily be fixed. The first setting we change is the amount of columns the grid has on this viewport. On desktop, this was set to 4, but on the mobile viewport, let's change it to 2. This already looks way better. Now let's change the gap from 16 to 8, and that's it. We can preview this layout, and it looks great on all the different viewports. We're confident that this layout type will enable you to build even faster with an instant and make building beautiful and converting stores easier.